Okay, so Cuphead is one of the best indie games I've played in my life. It's full of enjoyable moments, great bosses, smooth gameplay, everything you can ask for a 2D platformer like this one. I mean, come on, look at the graphics, look at the way it was created with animations, with everything. The story is top-notch, one of the best, even it's short explained. The bosses are great, the environment is great, everything is just top-notch when it comes to this game. It's one of the best games of 2017 for sure. Now, when it comes to the story, the way you have to defeat the devil and or join him if you want to, it's incredible. The bosses are sometimes hard, sometimes easy. People call this game the 2D Dark Souls, but it was not so hard in my opinion. But it was enjoyable, and that feeling when you defeat one of the hardest bosses in the game is just amazing. You can interact with people across the map. You can buy stuff, superpowers, everything like that. It's simply one of the best indie games you can ever play. And besides that, you can also play it in co-op with a friend, which is very amazing. Now, it's not such a long game. It's pretty short, but if you're not used to this type of gameplay and this type of combat, it will be sometimes hard for you to get through the levels. And you'll have like 50 tries on a level until you beat him, but the satisfaction you get at the end of being the boss is simply the best. Cuphead manages to differentiate itself from other games with its artwork, with the art form of everything. The game is inspired by the classic cartoons that we used to see in the past. Well, maybe I didn't see all of them because I'm not so old. But it's simply one of the best animations to get for a video game with that style. So in conclusion, Cuphead is one of the best experiences you can do from an indie developer that will surely make you enjoy it a lot. 2017 was the year when Cuphead was released. This game was one of the best indie games you could ever play. Not long after Cuphead, the developers have confirmed that they're working on a DLC called The Delicious Last Course, which is short for DLC. Pretty nice for them. And well, it's been delayed. It was supposed to release in 2019, but now it's been pushed back to 2020, so this year. And it seems from the gameplay to be an awesome experience, full of new bosses, with a new character that you can play. And yeah, I'm very excited to see the release of that game, because this game really needs a DLC with new bosses, with new tactics to fight, with new superpowers, and with new characters which are gonna appear in this DLC. We don't know for sure when it's gonna be released, but it's supposed to be released this year in 2020, and it will be a nice experience to add to the Cuphead game for sure. And besides that, it looks to be one promising DLC, not like that short DLC you get in other games or just cosmetic items. No, this brings a new whole story mode for you to play through, and this is very cool. I think they're gonna have also 3 new islands, or maybe 1 and 2. And well, it will be amazing to see how you can enjoy your time with Cuphead in The Delicious Last Course, which is supposed to be released this year. And now it's still 2020 and we're still waiting for the DLC, and people have been wondering, will there be a Cuphead 2? Well, a snippet from the Bancroft Brothers Animation podcast may have dropped a hint. One of the brothers exclaimed that he was given an offer to work on a project. The project was reportedly a sequel to, quote, one of the best video games last year, as well as being easy to guess. Knowing how often the brothers dabble in the indie game hints that this could be the highly expected Cuphead 2, we could all go for a sequel, right? The bosses and run gun in levels weren't enough. This also might be a verbal mistake, however. The brother might have been referring to working on the Delicious Last Course DLC for Cuphead. Now, considering the amount of time Cuphead has been in development with aerial builds showcased over 6 years ago, I wouldn't be surprised if Cuphead 2 will release in a far away. And hand-drawn animation in video games also takes a lot of time, this excluding the time it took to come up with the new concepts and the playtest in the game. Now, maybe we're gonna get some news regarding Cuphead 2, because this needs a continuation. Like, come on, the devil wasn't enough. Please bring a sequel to this game, because we are all waiting for a new Cuphead title to play besides the DLC. So yes, as I said, rendering takes a lot of time, even though the Cuphead game has been in development for a long time, and it was worth it because the game was simply majestic, and yeah, it was a great experience for us the gamers. So if you're a Cuphead fan, don't jump yet on the hype train of Cuphead 2, since we have the DLC to play in a couple of months, or I don't know when it's gonna be released this year. So after that, maybe we'll get some news regarding Cuphead 2. Now that might be a hint to the DLC, as I've told you, but it could also be a hint towards Cuphead 2, because this game sold a lot of copies. It was top notch. It was one of the best 2D games you could ever play. Like, come on, the direction of art, the story, everything was just great about this game, and I just can't wait to see if we're gonna play it with a continuation, a sequel, or maybe a prequel. We don't know that yet. So yes, Cuphead 2, it's indeed one of the best indie games you could ever play. And with that taken care of, this has been the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, make sure to leave a like on the video, leave a comment, share your opinion with this, and tell me what you think about a possible Cuphead 2 announcement. And with that taken care of, I'm Aaron, this is the end of the video. And if you want, you can follow me on IG and Twitter, or maybe Facebook. Links are in the description and also on the screen right now. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe in order to join the fam. Leave the notifications on so you can't miss any of my future videos. And with that taken care of, it's been your boy Aaron, and I'll see you at my other videos. As always, have a good one, fams.
But miss the clutch, these Romanian trees for the system's touch. Whoa, Bucharest finest, your highness, German president, your highness. Wait, I'm here to slay the demons that harness, tarn us. Join us, the time is upon us. Fuck the game, just hold my PS4. I do it for my soul, so what the BS for? Me and rap, don't show us liaison. The whole game is off, use me as on.